What's up, broccoli? How we doing? How's everybody doing? Did you steal the Krabby Patty secret formula? I wish. What's up, SK? I don't know why Discord is not working today. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. What's the Krabby Patty secret formula? If I knew it, I'd tell you. I don't know. Hope you're doing well. Hope your birthday's going well. All right, so we're gonna do leg day today. I haven't streamed in like a week and a couple days. I have streamed every day, but took a little bit of a day. I look a little like a week off just to kind of take a minute. But we are here today, and I am going to do some legs because I have not hit legs in a minute. I've been running, so nice windy shirt, thank you. Probably my favorite Goodwill find. Cut it myself. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Leg day sucks. Agreed. What's up, VR? Not my favorite day, but I need to do it. I haven't done it in a minute, so. Because I've been running, so that's kind of been my leg day. Because then my legs get sore from running, or they get tired out from running. But we're gonna do some squats and go from there. Rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, rolling. Oh, my hamstrings are tight. Woo! Back up. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Do you have a pet? I have a pet toad. I had a dog and a cat. My dog recently passed a couple weeks ago, and my cat was several years ago. But appreciate the sub, broccoli. So yeah, but I did have a dog. I had a dog for how many years was that? It was a lot. It was several years. I guess it would have been what, not 10 years? No, like 13 years, 12, 13 years. So appreciate the sub. Make sure y'all drop a like as well. Now we're hanging out here. Start with 45 and we'll go up from there. Just get a little warm up here. Take care, broccoli. Appreciate the sub. Let me move my camera a little bit. That's good. Okay. Yo, mom lover, what's going on, man? It's been a minute. I mean, I haven't streamed in like a week, but I haven't seen you in streams in a while. How we doing? You might be the only one in here right now, but How we doing? Doing all right. How about you? I'm doing okay. Today I'm doing okay. Haven't done a ton today. Just had a lot going on. Lots to think about and process. Chest day. Oh, we're doing legs. Leg day. Right now it's 95. I just did a set of 95. So I haven't done squats in a minute, so I'm definitely feeling this a bit. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel weak today. Because I've been running more. So like I've been doing more I've been doing more running than anything. So my legs are like my muscles are like, what in tarnation? Oh. So I've been doing more like of a cut, I would say. Card. Reverse lunges with your front foot elevated. Really? Sounds like a Bulgarian split squat. Those get me too. But yeah, I've been doing more cardio stuff recently, honestly. Like I've been working my way up to running a consistent 2 mile. I think usually when it gets closer to the summertime, I do more of a cut than anything, and then usually in the winter I do more bulking, lifting heavier weights. Your front foot elevated instead of your back. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'm working my way up to a 2 mile. I can do a 1 mile just fine. Let's see, that was 2 days ago. I ran an 8-minute 1 mile, which isn't, record breaking, but within the past year, my lowest was like 720, I think. I think I did a 720 mile last year, so. And I wasn't running for a while, so. I'm kind of doing, it's a little bit better on my muscles, so I'm doing I'm doing my push-pull leg split, but I'm taking, instead of a push-pull leg break, push-pull leg break, I'm doing push, run, pull, run, I'm doing it like that. It's just a little bit better on my back, a little bit, like my muscles aren't getting completely torn down and not building back up. I've been back on creatine. I've been taking my creatine consistently again, so that's pretty good. I appreciate it. What I've been doing is when I do my 2 miles, I do. What's up, pork chop? Appreciate it. When I do 2 miles, I do. I haven't done I've ran a straight 2 mile, but I'm not doing that currently. Right now, it's more just I'll run 4/5, walk a fifth. Run 4/5, walk a fifth, and that usually, and then so I'm kind of I started at 3/4, walk a quarter, 3/4, walk a quarter. So then I've bumped up, and I'll keep going up from there. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's a good way to instead of just jumping right into running a 2 mile, because what happens is I'll jump into doing a 2 mile, and I'll get a mile and a quarter or a mile and a half in, and I feel like I have to walk. So. And you're probably wondering, is there a particular reason? Not really. I just enjoy running.
It's more or less a self-confidence kind of thing, like a self-drive motivation kind of thing, rather than. Um, but I wouldn't mind to run a 5K. There was a marathon recently in a local area, and I was like, that'd be kind of fun to be a part of. So, but I wouldn't mind doing a 5K. I hate running, but I also love going for a good run. That's like running. I always tell people running is not my favorite thing. Like, it's not like I enjoy running. Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm sitting there running, having the best time ever, right? I'm not. But when I'm running, it's me against my mind on how far I can push myself. And like with this, I love lifting, right? I love lifting weights. But I take breaks, and even if I'm streaming, I'm talking to chat, or I'm doing whatever. When you're running, it's just you're running. And I always run like something's on the line. I don't run just casual. At least top 3 worst cardio. It's not fun. Greatest indicator, cardiovascular fitness. Yeah, I think being able to run a good mile is impressive. I think that's runner's high is real. Dude, after a run, I feel like I'm on top of the world. After I run, I feel great. I feel awesome after a run. But yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know. That's usually what I do in the summertime because I like running outside. I'm not a big treadmill person, although I do use the treadmill right here. That's what I do. Like the other day, I did a 2-mile at like 1 a.m. Muay Thai for the last 2 months. Dub. I also last night I did Beat Saber for my cardio. I like Beat Saber. It's good cardio. My arms are sore from it. So, I'm trying to get back into it a little bit. I kind of was off it a bit, but I hate running on treadmills. Depends on the treadmill. This is an old treadmill, so it's one of those things where like you got to make sure you know what you're doing, or if not, you'll just slip. I've ran on good, like the big treadmills that are like have a wider place to run, and I mean those are nice. But that's not what I have. Mine's probably from the early 2000s. But I like the ones they have at gyms are usually pretty nice. But yeah, this one's like if you slip and fall, GG. Like GG, man. Your running career's done. So. But it's nice. It's got the arm things. I don't use them. It's got an incline. You can incline it. It goes up to 10 speed, so you can sprint on it. It feels weird because you're not going anywhere. Yeah, I agree. It's nice when you are running. It's nice to have a change of scenery. It's nice to have something to look at while you're running, rather than just looking. Like for me, when I'm running, I'm staring at a concrete wall. So. I like actually running places much better. I agree. I visited, when I was visiting Chicago last summer, I did I wasn't doing gym stuff, but I had like a week. I was seeing Metallica in Chicago. And what I did was I would run down to Lake Michigan and just run along Lake Michigan. It was so cool. Long-shore runs are great for this vibe and taking air. I agree. Even just walking, walking's good too. It's nice when you have something to tell you, or something to tell you. I was reading your message. It's nice when you have something to look at, something to, I saw Metallica to hit Pantera. Duh. What? It was a recent leg. They're on their second leg of the 72 Seasons tour now. So, when was that? Oh, you were in Syracuse? Ooh, I knew someone in Syracuse. I heard it was really good. I was jealous. Yeah. Yep. I remember. No, I remember. I was following anytime they have a concert on their Instagram, I was follow like they post like different videos and repost people's videos and stuff. Were you like close to the stage or were you like up in the rafters? When I went, I was kind of in the middle. I wasn't I got good seats. I wasn't like on the floor, but I had good seats. $400 pit tickets, dude, it's worth it. Honestly, I feel like being outside of this, like, because they have the circle stage and they have the snake pit in the middle and then they have the outside pit. I think being here is the best deal because you can see everything rather than having to turn around. Did you go both days? Because they had 2 days up there. When I went, I did both days. I was like, I'm not missing a song. I went both days. When I saw that they started playing Inamorata, just one, okay. Because I'm a Metallica fan from Kill 'Em All to 72 Seasons. I like all of their discography, right? There's not an album I don't like. And so when I saw they were playing Inamorata on one of the days, I had to go. I was like, I gotta go. And a lot of people took that opportunity as a bathroom break because that is an 11-minute song, but that was like peak for me. Obviously, one was as well. Those two songs I just wanted to see so bad in person. Harvester was good too. It was all good. Faded Black was amazing. I mean, they can still play. I mean, their concerts are just amazing. I'm glad it was good though. I mean, they can still play like hell, man. It's, you know. You got crowd surfed over the security fence? Dude, that's crazy. Good shit, man. That's crazy, dude. I did not get crowd surfed. Got a guitar pick. Dude, I've always wanted one that they throw out. I think that'd be fun, but I wasn't close enough. I was up in the seats. I was not in the pit. But I went both days. So I went 2 days. So I had like 3 hours of Metallica, because I think each show was about an hour and a half. But I saw the first day was Pantera. What's the other one that played? It was Pantera and another one, and then Metallica. The second day was Five Finger Death Punch, Ice Nine Kills, and then Metallica. And both days were $400, is what I paid. Because it was $200 a day. I don't know those other two. Dude, Five Finger Death Punch. I've seen Five Finger Death Punch main stage. Like when they were like frontlining the concert. What's up, HD? And Megadeth opened for Five Finger Death Punch. That was a great concert too. I was pretty close for that one. I've been in. Okay, that's not true. I have been in a pit, but not for like a big artist. I was in a pit for Lil Yachty. I was in a pit for that, but yeah, I was like, I am not missing a day. I wanted to make sure I had every single song. That was the best night of my life, dude. They're awesome. I mean, they are just awesome. I think they're worth every penny. I want to go see them again, honestly. That was your first concert? Duh. I want to be in a mosh pit. I definitely would love to mosh at a Metallica concert. Although, the one I was at, they weren't moshing a lot. Like, the pit wasn't really moshing a ton. They broke the record for all-time attendance at the stadium. I heard it was huge. I mean, I heard it was, like, massive. So. Massive. All right, let me do 135 here. Ooh, my legs are gonna love this. What's up, CJ? Over 50K. Wow. I don't know how many people. Like I said, I was at Soldier Field. I don't know how many people were at that one, but it was packed too. But I changed my profile thinking you're using it. No, you're good. Metallica recently just played at Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech has been known to have Enter Sandman as their like sports walkout song for a long time. And so what happened was they played, it was like last week, they played there. And they caused seismic activity. So there was like a small earthquake. That's crazy shit, man. Travis Scott did that too recently. It was like within like the past year or so. But that's nuts. For a college campus, like that's crazy. Bro, I'm so used to seeing SYBAU. Everyone types that on Rivals. That is what everyone says in chat on Rivals. SYBAU. That's when the people getting stomped on. No, the recent one, not the Astroworld one. I know, not that one. No, it was on his Utopia tour, not Astroworld. That was like what? Ooh, that was like 2018, wasn't it? No, that was like 2019, maybe 2020. That wasn't 2020. That was definitely like 2019. It had to have been. I'll see if I can get Hannah on. She said she was gonna join. The Hype That Stadium was so unbelievable. Well, the set list was crazy. The set list was nuts. They fit everything in because usually they split it. You know, they usually split their the other set in 2 parts. So, you know, they kind of mix in some of the songs and stuff, but like they were hitting all the that set list was a good set list. And when they do one nights, they usually have a good set list. I'm trying to think of all the ones that okay. Like I know I saw Seek and Destroy, King Nothing, Lux Eterna, 72 Seasons, Inamorata, One, Harvester, Unforgiven, Wherever I May Roam, Sandman. I can't remember if they played Blackened. I don't think they played Blackened. Day That Never Comes. Halo on Fire, I believe. Fuel. Those are like the main big. Oh, well, Fade to Black, Creeping Death, For Whom the Bell Tolls. They played all those for sure. I was a little disappointed in Terra setlist, especially since I was You know what disappointed me about Pantera? The one song that I love from Pantera is Domination, right? That is my favorite. I mean, obviously, I know that's kind of the go-to song a lot of people, Pantera people like. They only played like a small bit of it. They only played like the end of the song. And like, now that, like, I mean, that's like the best part of the song. But like the whole thing, what's up, Ziffy? The whole thing is like a build-up to that breakdown, right? The like the whole song is a build-up to that breakdown, right? And they only played like part of the breakdown, and I was like, why not play the whole song? I don't know, like, why? Yo, Pantera pulls up and doesn't. I think they played Cowboys when I went. I know they played Walk, Cowboys. Oh, they played I'm Broken. I do like I'm Broken. I don't think they played Cemetery Gates. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been off for like a week. So I took like a week off. Yeah, they didn't play Floods. I know they didn't play Floods. I mean, I understand, like, they only could play for, like, 30 minutes, right? They're the opener. But not playing Domination is crazy. Like, that is, like, the song that I think of when I think of Pantera. I stopped starting up streams. I mean, you're good, dude. I took a week off. I mean, no one's required to come to stream. What's up, Micro? No one's required to come, but I appreciate when people do. I mean, I took a week off, so, you know, and this is like my main source of income. So, you know, me taking a week off is not doing me best, but I just needed some time. But, what was I going to say? Vulgar display of power and Far Beyond Driven. See, I like some of Far Beyond Driven. But the thing is, too, is Pantera now is not what Pantera was, right? So you take that into account as well. He did just as a dime. I think the Pantera we have now is fine. You know, I think that they're very impressive. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be dime. It's not going to be the original Pantera, right? We had this conversation the other day about like, when does a band not become the same band? What's up, Brody? When does the band not become the band? And, like, what's replaceable in a band? What, you know, I think, I recommend listening to Sabbath, like Black Sabbath, or you mean Sabbath? Is that a different one? And, like, me personally, I think if you replace one member of the band. Holy shit, what's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Hope the progress is going well, dude. The more half cover band now? Right. I think if you take out one member of the band and replace them, still the same band. I think once you go beyond that, it gets a gray area. It gets a gray area. Bike is fixed up. I'm being stronger at the gym. Good to hear, man. Good shit. You still doing your construction job? I remember my chatters, man. I remember what y'all do. What's up, Nun? Yo, make sure y'all drop a like, by the way. I know no one has, like, members right now. I haven't had any gifted members in a while. So, what's up, Hannah? I told y'all I'd get her in here. Well, I told Mom Lover. I texted Hannah and I said, "Are you coming to stream? Mom Lover's in the chat." So, you know. I taken a long break from YouTube, but I've been missing action. I took like a week off, so I understand. It's all good, man. I mean, also, May is usually a pretty busy time for most people. Dude, Ice Nine Kills was crazy on stage. They do like a whole performance piece where they like fake off people on stage. So, like, they have a song about American Psycho. They have a song about The Walking Dead. They have a song about None for the One Gifted. Appreciate it. They have a song about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They have a song about Hellraiser. Yeah. The Walking Dead. Wait. I'm trying to remember if it's Walking Dead or... I'm trying to remember if it's Walking Dead or if it's the other one. Shit. Night of the Living Dead. It might be Night of the Living Dead. Micro becomes a member. Micro, appreciate it. Yo, W Micro. Micro, I don't even think your name's on the board, dude. I'm gonna drop your name on the board for that one. I'll count that as a gifted if you get one. Yeah, I meant Night of the Living Dead. And let me update None. It might be covering it right now. Let me do that now. Hey, what's up, Metric? Yo, make sure y'all drop likes, by the way. Good to see everyone tonight. Like I said, I've been out for a while. W profile picture change. I have no idea what that is, but dub. Oh, I see. It has your name on it. Metric Sphinx. Dub. Let me read your chat, Brian. Don't know what split to do, bro. I'm doing the basic compound lift as deadlift. I think I might take a bodybuilder approach now. Sleeves feel tighter, arms got bigger in chest and legs, but I don't know how I want to look. Dude, if something's working, keep at that. That's what I tell people. Don't overthink it. Whatever you're doing, do that. Because it sounds like it's working, keep doing it. You might not know exactly how you want to look. But if things are working, you do that. That's what, because if things aren't working, that's when you change. They actually stayed director for the first 2 seasons. That's what I thought. Like, that's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering. You were the only people I like have membership for. It's like you and one other guy, but you could arguably use the money. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. The Cat Cafe I work at, I don't know how many of y'all know this. I mentioned it before, but the Cat Cafe I worked at just shut down. So this is like my main source of income. So it's been a lot of shit going on in my life. So watch The Walking Dead, dude. I was just talking to my friend about that. The Walking Dead is that one show that I have seen everyone sit there and argue about, oh, this person shouldn't have been killed off, or this person should have. Like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't look fat. Dude, if you're filling, you're good, man. I've considered it, but I just don't know if The Walking Dead is my kind of show. Hold up a second. Who gifted this sub? Was it None? Who was it? What's up, Agent? It was None. Okay, that's fine. Chat, it feels so nice to update the board. I haven't updated the board in a minute. The Walking Dead is poop. I've heard that it gets worse. Like, I've heard that it starts out good, and then it just gets worse. That's what I've heard. But yeah, Ice Nine Kills puts on a show. They have, I mean, they've got like small performance pieces for the songs they have on stage. Like, I have a video of, it was some, like, I think it was American Psycho related. He has like the coat on, and then like he just goes like, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. They're nuts, dude. They're crazy. Subconscious about it. I know a lot of people use the excuse big bone, but I actually had that, and I was born with broad shoulders. I understand feeling self-conscious, but like I said, everyone's got different body types, and at the end of the day, if something's working for you, keep doing that shit. Lasted too long. It should have been 4 seasons max. I thought for season 4. Yeah, I've heard no. I don't know. I know a lot of people like start and then they kind of stop at a certain season. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, every time someone brings up that show, someone gets mad about something. You know, I have not seen anyone like collectively agree, wow, this is a good show. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It seems like someone's always like upset about like it's on going on too long, it got on too short, this should have happened, this should have happened, I love the whole thing, I love part of it, and I'm like, bro, I don't know who to believe no more, man. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? I haven't gotten. Lord have mercy. I haven't gotten. No, the only show I've been watching recently is Black Mirror. Like actively watching. I keep doing pull-ups at least once a week because a lot of big dudes at the gym can't do more than 3 of them. Want to be big but mobile and athletics. Still not just a big muscle-bound dummy. No, I understand that. I was just talking to Mom Lover, like, I pretty much am doing more of a cut. I usually do more cuts in the summer, so I've been running more. I've been trying to work up to just doing a consistent 2 mile. So I've been running a lot more. So I'm doing squats right now, and it's killing my legs. Like my hamstrings are feeling it, and my quads, obviously. But I don't like Black Mirror. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not. Not everyone likes it, and that's fine. I understand. It's really not for everyone, and that's okay. My mom always has it on. I can only handle like 1 episode a night. Like that's all I can do, because they do mess with your brain. So it's not like Invincible or The Walking Dead. It's a whole. It's not like connected, and it's a whole thing. So but I do like it. I had a bench PR today. Duh. Convinced me it's fine. I saw too many videos telling me it would kill my gains. Dude, yeah, that's my biggest thing is I mean, you know what I always say, right? You can't kill your gains if you don't have any, right? So, I mean, there's a big thing that with David Goggins where people want to start a training program with him. And the first thing they talk about is rest days. And he's like, well, you got to actually work out before we talk about the rest days. You got to start. So, that's a thing. But it's true. I mean, that's the first thing people talk about is, well, cardio will kill my gains. You don't want to do too much cardio. And I'm just like, well, you got to have gains to kill. A lot of people don't even have that yet. They just hear, oh, cardio is bad for my gains. And they just avoid it, which is not good. You don't have to do you don't have to run 2 miles, right? I've been doing a lot of cardio. You don't have to do all that. But just walking is fine. Walking is packed full of moral and ethical dilemmas that make you ponder, not just mindless stuff. Oh, I guarantee it is. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I just know everyone argues about it. I have never seen a community so divided on a show. Like, I've watched, like I said, I recently finished Invincible. And Invincible's got some people who argue about this and that and whatever. But like, people collectively agree, like, it's a good show. Like, it's, it's got weak points in, like, the animation style and the budget and blah, blah, blah. But, like, people aren't like, wow, we need to stop now. Like, people are waiting for season 4. But, like, I have never met a person... Okay, I never met, like, a community that has collectively agreed that, like, I've had for 2 months. I was talking to the guy at the gym. He was very surprised I was a novice. He said I'm definitely above average. Well, like I said, if you still work like construction job, you're definitely going to be above average. 100%. 100%. Who's calling my phone? But yeah. What else did I watch recently? Hannah and I have been watching a couple things. I saw Sinners. I watched Sinners. I watched Creep. I've seen I mean, I told you I watched the Minecraft movie. Y'all knew I watched The Substance. Oh, I just watched The Sixth Sense for the first time. I watched that 3 days ago. That was pretty good. That was a good one. How have you been, bro? What's been your goals lately besides cut? My goal right now is finding a full-time job. At the moment, the working out goals, it's running a consistent 2 mile and just being. I'm kind of going for a more cut lean, but with muscle build. So I'm taking my creatine, but that's kind of been my goal. But outside of that, while there are people here, I will mention that I will most likely be moving over the summer. Now, the streams will still be happening. I just might be doing like gaming more. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Or maybe we'll figure something out. But it'll still be Basin Bro, it'll still be everything. But like if I'm working out in like a public gym, I'm not going to be streaming in a public gym. I won't be able to interact with chat nearly as much as I do now. You think 135.6 incline bench at 120 body weight is good? Yeah, it's great. Did you watch Minecraft movie, not The Godfather yet? Yes. I was thinking about the split I made myself, kind of like PPL but different. I like PPL because it's easy. It's easy to remember. I don't have to sit there and think about what I'm doing. But I have done other splits. What I started with was I did chest, quad, bicep, tricep, shoulder, and then back hamstring. And I tossed core in one of those days. That was my first split. That was a hard split. Doing squats and chest press on the same day was not fun. That was a tough split. So I switched to PPO. I tried that again for a bit, but I just don't like it. I don't like hamstring back day. It sucks. It's not fun. Yeah, I think that's I think that's fine, because you're doing what? Let's see. Leg press, calf raise, leg extension. I mean, that's pretty much push-pull leg. You're doing chest there. So bench. Now, if you're doing row, you're doing back too. The pec deck, so that's chest. Usually for push, I'll also do tricep and... but you're just kind of putting tricep and shoulder on a different day, which is fine. Like I said, whatever works for you, keep doing that. That's what I tell people. People got different body weights, different goals, different everything. And at the end of the day, you got to find what works for you before you switch something or change something or whatever it may be. Oh. What's coming up? What's coming up? I think I'm going to do some goblet squat here. Excuse me. And then we will go from there. I'll try normal PPL. It's just so much volume, bro, because usually PPL isn't for a beginner. A beginner way to do it would be push day, rest day, pull day, rest day, leg day, rest day. If you're doing back to back to back rest day, yeah, that's more advanced. That's a lot to do in 3 days. But yeah, no, I meant to tell you, right now, I think it is, it's more, I mean, like, it depends on how'd you get your traps so big. Like these, I do, hold up. Actually, the lighting's looking pretty good right now. I ain't gonna lie. Look, the bar's in the way. Give me a second. Who's coming up? I think push-pull leg is more of a beginner. Now, it depends on how you do it. My physique is missing traps and shoulders. Overhead press is going to be your friend. The thing I recommend for traps that you can do, if you're looking for a trap-related exercise, is these. So you hold 2 dumbbells in your hand, 20. You can start with 20 pounds and just do shrugs. That's what I recommend. But I think a lot of my trap-related stuff, I think, I'm not even gonna lie, part of it's genetic. Because I don't sit there and actively work out my traps. But I do pull-ups, I do pull-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, wide pull-ups. I do overhead rows, a lot of things like that. But definitely shrugs. Don't you hear something at the concert? I knew like 4 people that went. That's what I was saying, because I knew one person who did. I was talking about Olivia. That's who I knew. That sounded like a really good concert. Pull-up work traps. Depends on the pull-up. I think these, yes. These are going to help. I mean, obviously it's lats, but obviously, like, when you're making a movement here, that's going to help. Have you done bands with pull-ups yet? Let me ask you that. You should try that. Like, if you could only do 2 to 3 pull-ups, that's fine, right? A lot of people, majority of the population cannot do, what is it? Is it 1 pull-up? Is it actually just 1 pull-up? Like, the majority of people cannot do a singular pull-up. So, if you're doing like 2 to 3, you're already above average. I would recommend using bands. That's what I started on when I did pull-ups. I started doing, I could do 12 clean ones after that, but dude, 12 is good. That's really good. I would recommend just keep doing those. I don't know if it was like a 2 to 3 kind of thing, but I'd recommend, I mean, if you can't do a pull-up, I recommend doing bands. That's how I started. Because like when I first started working out, I was very small, right? I was very skinny. So I couldn't do a lot of pull-ups. So I needed a band. That's what a lot of people tell me. Yeah, if you're trying to do a lot of pull-ups, I mean, bands are good. But, you know, if you can do clean pull-ups on your own, you don't need them. You know, it's again, use a choice. I got a few over here that I've used before. Weighted pull-ups are good too. You know, if you can do a weighted pull-up. If you have a belt, you can put a belt on, like this one. And then I have a chain that I can put on this, and then you put weight on that. Some people put dumbbells in between their feet. I don't necessarily recommend that. But, you know, that could cause a problem if you don't know what you're doing. I have done that before. It's not great, but the back upper part traps are pretty developed, but they don't pop out, or you can't see them. You talk about yourself? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my traps are pretty decent, but I think part of that is genetic. I don't hit my traps on the daily. They just hit them with other exercises. I can do about 10 good pull-ups first round. That's about it. After that, it's like 5 or 6, and the next one's like 4, and you know that's about it. I have 5 more gifted to give out. I can try and give it out, so maybe Hannah, you might get one. So I know you don't have one right now.
We have had a lot of people here. I wouldn't mind to give out 5. Just a minute. But yeah, I can try that, Hannah, if you'd like. And everyone else here. I know none of you. I don't know how many subs I even have right now, because most people's have expired. I saw some of your old posts, bro. You made hella gains. You were thin back then, dude. I was. Yeah, yeah. If you look at like the old stuff I did, like you scroll back, yeah. I definitely am. I made a lot of newbie gains off rip, and now I've kind of plateaued. But how long are you into lifting? Probably almost 2 years. Thank you, Hannah. Probably almost 2 years. Something like that, I would say. Pretty close, too. Definitely a year and a half. Maybe not quite 2 years, but July will be a year since I started streaming. I know that. Okay, I'll try and gift 5. I have no idea who's going to get them. But I'm doing it a little bit earlier than I usually do. I usually wait till the end of the month, but I'll drop 5 now. Yo, Basic Bro for the 5 gifted. Watch it go to, I mean, like, it's going, oh my gosh, yo, Locky, and I got Hannah. In NC. Man, I might be him, right? I might be him. I willed it into existence. Like, I don't know. I wish you would go to, like, the people who are in chat right now. Like, I wish you would go to Mom Lover, Brian. Metric already has one. He gets his own. Micro got one himself. I put that on the board. Had not back received one. I don't know. I wish you would go to you all first. I tried. I did my best. That's pretty good. I've seen some people work out longer. They don't have that good progress. I appreciate it, man. It was a villain arc. It was a villain arc. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first started consistently working out, it was after a toxic X. So it was a problem. What's up, NC? Yeah, I just dipped at 5, so you got one. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I was just talking about, like, I wish it would go to the people also who are in the chat right now. I don't know why it doesn't go to, like, Mom Lover or Brian or any of them, but, you know, can only do what you can do. I'm glad you all got one, though. I heard after a year the gains slow a bit. You hit a plateau where it's not necessarily that they stop, it's just harder to get gains. But it goes to the most frequent viewer. Does it really? I guess that makes sense then, because NC and Hannah are definitely have been here a lot more than my lover and Brian. No offense. I know both of you all have been here a lot more though. Who's calling my phone? I've been gone, so I'm out. No, you're good, Brian. Hey, no, it's no worries, dude. It's all no worries. I'm glad that this people are here, because I've had streams with 0 people here. So I'm just glad that people are here. I'm an OG fan, dude. You're an OG like on the board. You're like way up there, dude. You got one of the magnets. I was here before you blew up, brother. What is your definition of blow up? Because let me tell you, I haven't hit it yet. Just because my one short got 4 point something million views, I'm not him yet, Chad. I haven't made it. We're getting there, right? We're getting there. Although that one YouTube short did hit like 4 million something views. That was crazy. It's got a... What is that right now? Hold up. It's 4.4 million. I don't know. I don't have any. I haven't had any like big good ideas for YouTube Shorts recently. I'll be honest. I've just kind of been posting shit and hoping it hits. But it definitely. I haven't had big ideas recently. Did you have Baconator for dinner? No, I did not. My basement mother cooked up. No, that's not true. She brought home some food. It was some food, and it was fire. I had some fried chicken. I had some dumplings. I had corn and coleslaw. It's good. No bacon in it. Did you get like 5 million posts? Yeah, it was like 4.4. It was crazy. So did an invincible meme. I don't know. I don't have any big ideas yet of what I want to do, like content-wise. I would call that blowing up. That one, yes. My channel has not blown up. That video, absolutely. That video blew up, 100%. But we are close to 3K. I will say that. We're how many subs? 2,910. We are 90 subs away from 3,000. That's pretty good. Right. Good shit. We're getting close. I will say, when Springtrap, the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter, comes out on Dead by Daylight, I will be playing that on stream. I know I'm going to be playing that. And I also know the new Doom came out. I've heard it's pretty good. I like Doom. But I don't have $70 to drop on Doom right now. So I wouldn't mind to play that on stream, but I ain't got that kind of money. But that game looks cool. I do love me a good Doom game. Man, I love Dead by Daylight. Now, I haven't... Oh my gosh, chat. My hamstrings are hurting. I haven't liked it as much recently. What's up, Jordan? It's like I haven't played it a lot recently. I've literally just been playing in Rivals. Yo, I don't even know how many more... Like, my hamstrings are hurting. Yeah, I've literally just been playing Rivals. Getting big, trying to. That's the goal. I'm currently Diamond 2 in Rivals, so I've been kind of grinding that out. Excuse me. Who's calling my phone? But yeah, the new Doom game does look really good. I like Doom. Doom's a cool game, chat. It's just, you know... You get to solo 1v1 all of hell. Like, it's crazy, you know? There's no other game that you can fire up and just fight the entirety of hell. Like, that's crazy, you know? Everyone buy a membership and donate so Basement can play Doom. Yes, there is. Terraria. Okay. Listen, forget Terraria. I'm talking about Doom Eternal. Okay. Man, that game was huge back in the day. It still is decently big, but I remember I had a friend who was obsessed with that game. I was not. I never got into Terraria.
I was strictly Minecraft. Terraria's better. All right, now we're just yapping. Yo, now we're just yapping. Hey, what's up, Mixcraft? How have you not escaped? Yo, I'm working on it, man. We're getting there. Make sure y'all drop likes though if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate we've had 2 members today, I think, right? Micro Gabata membership and then none gifted one. So, what do you know about Plantera? What? Sounds like a virus. See, I didn't play Terraria. I wasn't a Terraria fan. I thought it was goofy. About the what? Dare. I know. I'm working on it, man. Okay, don't spam dare. Take a breather. Terraria's dope. Yo, what if... Yo. This is gonna be the new Harry Potter. This is gonna be the new Harry Potter. Oh, basement bro. You don't like Terraria? No way, dude. I never understood... Like, I never understood... Like, the appeal of that game. Maybe that's just me. Okay, thank you. I agree with your sentiment, what you just said, Mount Lover. Maybe that's just me. You know, I don't know. I never got into Terraria. It was, everyone played it on their iPad, like 4s, you know, back in the day, iPad 3s. Do you like Harry Potter better than... Ooh, that's a tough one. You know what? Yeah, it's like comparing. It's like comparing poop to shit. You know. Now I'm trying to figure out like. It's like comparing poop and shit. Like what's worse? Let me think about that for a second. See, the problem is. The problem is unsubscribing. Listen, the problem is 2 out of 10 rage bait. Get you out of the basement, but y'all better start donating. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, the problem I'm having, right, is I haven't actually seen Lord of the Rings. Okay, I've seen Harry Potter. The problem is never played Terraria. That's not a problem. Like, I can die a happy man if I never play Terraria. Yo, what is going on? He will be soon. That's what we were just talking about. Listen. Yo, what is the L here? I don't like Lord of the Rings? Is that the problem? Okay, listen. I can say that I don't like Harry Potter. Right. Because I have seen Harry Potter, I have read Harry Potter, not all of it, I don't give a shit. But I have seen at least the first movie, and I've read like the first 3 books back when I was like a young lad, okay? I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, so I guess I can't necessarily say it's better or worse than Harry Potter. But I will say that I know the sentiment of that movie is better. Ain't no way that is your friend's name. That's gonna be some kind of like... I know that's some kind of Ligma, like, joke. Bro, can you do me a favor? Like, Ninja got Ligma the other day. I can handle the Harry Potter disrespect, but you're crossing a line with Terraria. I didn't understand the hype around it. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't appeal to me. Minecraft did. I loved Minecraft. Is actually his name. His name is Robbie Shippey. I probably just said something terrible. I don't know. I feel like I'm saying something wrong. Yeah, I hope you. Yeah, what's up, Robbie? Hope you're doing well, man. Manually taking you out of the basement. Yo, it's gonna happen soon. Don't worry. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Is Terraria on PS5? Lord of the Rings is goated. I mean, that's what I've heard. I just like to hate on it because everyone talks about how amazing it is. Like, everyone talks about Lord of the Rings is like the best thing they've ever seen. It's like, you know, the second coming of Jesus Christ. Like, he's here, he's back, and it's in the form of Lord of the Rings. And that's all I hear about it. So I think it's funny to say it sucks. Because it's like everyone just loves it. Like, it's just, ooh, my precious. Ooh, here I am. Like, bro, ain't no way you think that is like a top 5 movie when you got Goofy Gollum in it. Ain't no way. Lord of the Rings is awful. All right, bet. You didn't know what Terraria was? I knew what Terraria was before now. I've known about Terraria since I was a young lad. But I never played it. Okay, that's not true. I did play it. Because my friend told me it was like Minecraft, right? My friend said, it's just like Minecraft, except it's 2-dimensional. And I said, okay. And so I did it, and I played it, and I didn't like it. Top 3 favorite movies. Yo, it's actually so hard to, like, I don't know, like, genre-wise, like, because I feel like I would just name 3 horror movies, but, like, I like other movies besides horror movies. Hold up. Let me look at my review sheet here. I would say my favorite movie, like, of all time. Like, it's hard because, like, I like some Disney movies, I like some horror movies, I like some, you know, like an Interstellar kind of stuff. Like, I can tell, hold on. Hold on a sec. I thought I had it. Maybe not. I thought I had selected my favorite films. Okay. I can tell you what's up there. Woo! I gotta pick up. Hold on. Petition Terraria on streams like Minecraft's cool cousin. Disagree. I've never seen this ever before. What do you know about Soul Blight? Don't know it. Do you watch Last of Us? No. But you said you were watching it, right? Did you say you liked it? Pixels. No, not Pixels. We should watch Pixels together. Yes. I do plan on that, because I have it recorded. I would say, okay, I would honestly, like, the first thing that jumps to my brain is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. That is, like, it's peak puppetry, it's peak horror, it's peak environment. The soundtrack is amazing. Like, every part, and it's John Carpenter, every part of that movie is the perfect horror movie for me. And so I also like the original Halloween. That's up there. I would say Shawshank Redemption's probably up there. See, I'm trying to like put them together. I've always said, like, The Greatest Showman is probably up there. I really like The Greatest Showman. Get Out. Yeah, Hannah just fell asleep. See, like, they're all horror. I'm trying to stray away from horror. I really like Interstellar. I mean, The Prestige would probably be up there, but Interstellar probably more. The Matrix. Gladiator's number one. I'm gonna be honest. I have not seen Gladiator. What do you think of The Nun? Don't like it. It sucked. It's not very good. I like Valak. I don't like the movie. And you know what, chat? Here we go. Here we go. Here comes another quick rant. Guess what? Guess what I'm not excited about at all? The new Conjuring movie. Don't care. Don't care. I don't care they're making a new one. I'm done with The Conjuring. We're done, right? The most recent Conjuring movie was horrible. Terrible. And everyone in the comments says, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm like, yo, the trailer that they put out, it's the exact same thing they've been doing since the first freaking Conjuring, okay? It starts out normally, right? Everything's fine. Something happens with the family. Here come Ed and Lorraine, they pull up, right? Doors start closing, things start opening and shit. And so they say, oh, well, we're gonna move now. Or they say, we don't need your help anymore. They leave, and then they come back, right? They somehow come back, and everything's gotten 10 times worse, right? They'll be like, we don't need Ed and Lorraine, like, we don't need them, we'll be fine, go away, right? They leave, they come back, right? It happens every time. They come back, everything's gotten worse. It ends with, power of Christ compels you, blood of Christ, throw it on the demon, and then it's over. Movie's over. Movie's done. Movie's done. Every movie. Every time. It's the same thing. The Minecraft movie was not good, okay? That movie was tough. You know what he sounds like right now? Damn right. Nerd emoji. Good shit. The Conjuring just pisses me off. Same thing with Final Destination. I had a whole rant the other night about Final Destination. Not excited about the new movie. Don't care. Don't care. I don't get it. The first movie was not good. The original Final Destination, not good. I think the only reason people actually like Final Destination is nostalgia. I think that is the only reason. Because everyone was, I was traumatized by this as a child. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care, man. It's objectively not a good movie. Like, it sucks. Okay, not objectively. Let me not go that far. I know some people like it. But the acting is terrible. You ever seen 13 Ghosts? I have not. Don't send threats. Or else I will mute you. Insidious are also bad. Yeah, the original Insidious was not good. It was not good. It was not good. Did you watch the new Snow White? No. I don't think anyone did. I don't think anyone did. No, Hannah and I were just talking about live action movies, or live action Disney movies today, and how there's really not a lot of good ones. There's only a few. Insidious, the original, again, it's another one of those things where I watched it. I like Patrick Wilson, got no problem with Patrick Wilson, but that movie just was not, it just didn't feel, I don't know, it just wasn't very good. Sinister is the same way. A lot of people think Sinister is like the scariest movie of all time. The demon looks like a reject from Kiss. I mean, it starts out good. The tapes and stuff are good. The lawnmower scene is good. After that, it's just me. It's just fun gore. The Conjuring? I disagree. It's not like Terrifier. You know? Terrifiers aren't... I mean, I go into a Terrifier movie, I'm like, okay, someone's going to have a rat crawling out of their neck, and I'm going to be okay with that, because I know what I'm getting into, right? When I watch The Conjuring, which is a big budget film, a lot of money gets put into it, I'm expecting something that's not the same, the first three movies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the same thing. How come, Final Destination. The Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, that's one of my favorite movies too. I didn't mention that one. That one's up there. Top 10. The original. Not any of the sequels. The original. That movie was so ahead of its time. Just remarkably ahead of its time. It is like the perfect representation of like post-Vietnam in a horror movie. It's amazing. It's not trying to break boundaries or anything. I'm just critical. You know, I'm just critical of what I watch. That's the problem. I am very critical of what I watch. When I watch Final Destination and everyone says it's so scary and it's going to scare the shit out of you and I was terrified as a child, blah, 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 blah. I watch Final Destination getting ready, I want to get my socks knocked off. And I leave that being pissed. Same thing with It Follows. Same shit. It Follows was the same way. Hated that movie. Not good. When a movie, but here's the thing, right? Horror's your favorite genre. Absolutely. I do like Pixels. Hannah, I know how much you love Pixels. I do like Pixels. The problem is, but you liked Martyrs. I didn't like Martyrs. I did not like Martyrs. Martyrs is mid. That was just, I ranted about, what do you think of Scream? I love Scream. But here's the thing. When you talk about a movie that takes itself seriously, right? Such as, like what's a movie, like Interstellar, right? Like that's just, I mean, obviously it's a very serious movie, right? It's not trying to be goofy. I objectively rate that on a higher scale versus something like Terrifier, right? Because Terrifier is not gonna be your original Halloween or The Thing or anything. It's just Terrifier, right? It's a clown that kills a bunch of people and in a bunch of weird ways. It's just straight up gore, right? Okay. So I rate that differently. Final Destination took itself seriously. That movie came out in like this is a movie that they directed. It wasn't like this is just a goofy movie, right? The original Scream was also like that, where it was like a goofy movie. The first Saw, love the first Saw. But I'm the hot take guy where I like the second one more, I think. I kind of go back and forth. Because the twist in the first Saw is just so good. It's just so good. But the second one is just... I fell asleep during Interstellar. That's crazy. That's nuts. But yeah, Scream doesn't take itself, like, seriously. You know, it's just a fun slasher, right? It's a fun slasher. It's not like... Whatever. I fell asleep trying to watch Get Out 3 times. Yeah, that is true. Every time we try to watch... This is a problem that we have. Get Out is one of my favorite horror movies. And I cannot get her to get through the movie. I still think Get Out is Jordan Peele's best work. I mean, I like Nope, I like Us, but I still think Get Out is just better than... Get Out's pretty good. Oh my gosh. I get chills just thinking about the movie. It's, which by the way, we had this conversation the other day. It is free on YouTube right now. If you have not seen Get Out, it's free on YouTube. You can watch it as long as you have YouTube. It's free. So, if you haven't seen it, highly recommend. It's great. It's just, I say top 10 horror. It is just so different. There's not a lot like Get Out. I mean, the concepts have been done, right? The concepts have been done. The methods, the way it all plays out, it has been done, but not the way Get Out does it. It has an odd name, but it's good. But it makes sense for the movie. God, my phone is on 2%. Uh-oh, we got problems. I got it. But yeah, look, chat, I could sit here and talk movies all night. I really could. But I will say, Hannah and I have a date planned, okay? We're going to watch Lilo and Stitch. So, the most horror movie of all time, right? That movie's scary, right? Lilo and Stitch, top 10 horror. You know, it's up there. It's up there. Charge your phone. I know. It's a problem. I could sit here and yap about horror movies all night. Let me do one more set of calf raises. I do want to watch 7. That's what I've been wanting to watch. And then I'm going to go ahead and call stream because it's getting late and I got a movie to watch. I didn't expect this many people. Mickey Mouse horror movie. I actually considered watching that just to have watched it, but it does look like shit, right? But I have seen both Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honeys. I will say that.
The first one's terrible. The second one I kind of liked. The second Winnie the Pooh Bun and Honey is actually not bad. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It's not too bad. It's really not too bad. It's really not too bad. I can't watch those that make me upset. It's just stupid. Like it's not. I don't know. It's just. Let me know what you think. You talk about 7. I do want to watch 7. No, but what you said though, no, I don't like Martyrs. I gave Martyrs, I think, 3 stars. I liked the concept that they were going for at the end. And I liked the opening scene. I liked the first, 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes are horrible to watch. It is just it's not good. It's just someone being tortured. I can't chat. It's someone sitting there in a chair, they get force-fed food, they leave. Scene cuts to black. Scene cuts back. Guy comes down, starts just fighting this poor woman, right? Just, it's not good to watch. It's not good. And then he leaves. And then the woman comes back, force feeds her, and it's just like that for chat. It's 30 minutes. That's all it is. And I'm just like, what am I watching? This is not. It's not. It's not good. The concept of the movie's fine. I like what they were going for. I like the ending, but I don't like that section. I think that was unnecessary. Who's coming up? All right, chat. We'll probably go ahead and call it there. We had 14 likes today. That's huge, right? Big dub. Huge dub. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely. Just keep an eye on the Discord. I will most likely be back tomorrow because I'm trying to get back a little bit on the schedule for streaming again. I appreciate y'all supporting a lot. I appreciate y'all just being here. I know I haven't been here in a week, and I know some of y'all haven't been here for a while. Especially Mom Lover. It's just really nice with no plot. Real quick, there's a skeleton of a plot that is there, but it's like I said, it doesn't really capitalize on it really until the very end, the very past the last 3 minutes or so. But yeah, I mean we've been streaming for an hour and a half, so that's a pretty good stream. Like I said, it's getting kind of late. I'll most likely be back tomorrow. I'll see you again in 3 months. Dude, come back before that, man. It's good to talk to you. It's good to talk to all y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. I will be hopefully back tomorrow. Like I said, there's just been a lot of stuff going on, so I'm trying to stream when I can. Took a little bit off, but yeah. I appreciate the support. Micro appreciate the membership. And then None donated. I don't know if None's still here, but he dropped a gifted member. I appreciate that. What else do I got? Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Appreciate it. Chat. Have a good rest of your night. Be safe. Don't be stupid. Don't do anything dumb. I'll be back tomorrow. Happy lifting. Most likely. Keep an eye on the Discord. But most of y'all are in the Discord. But yeah, keep an eye on the Discord. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, appreciate all the support. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. Peace out, y'all. Thank you, Bomb Lover. I appreciate it.